David, last time out was Wembley. Now we've gone back to your call, but it's not a performance, it's not a win. Your opponent Elvis was meant to be a tough guy, but Elvis has left the building now. You must be happy.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, he's left the building, and man, on to the next. I mean, no disrespect to him, but I want to push on and get some titles. So that's what it's about.
There's a British title heavyweight fight coming up, Wardley against Gorman. Is that what your eyes on?
Yeah, they're both light work. I'll take it with ease. Like I said, if somebody pulls out on the 26th, it's not hard. Call my agent, call my coach. We'll walk up.
And when you're looking at that, do you think they're both not really there to compete with you? You think you're on a level above them?
They're both good fighters, but I know what I can do. It's about proving to them and to the people at home what I can do. I mean, my people see it in the gym, so when these fights come, I'll be taking it with ease.
Do you feel that it's your style, that you just have too much for them?
Yeah, and I like fighting. A lot of men like boxing, they don't like fighting. My coach said to me in the change room before the fight, don't get into a little mix-up with him. I thought, yeah, right. When I went in there, he started swinging. I said, let's have it. He started talking. I thought, all right, let's do it then. He caught me with right hand. I stuck my tongue out. I eat that for breakfast. Easy. I've harder lunches than this guy, so it's light work for me.
That's something I saw. You were kind of like hounding him almost at times. You were enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was easy, man. It was easy. I threw the right hand a bit too big. I should have thrown it a bit sharper, but the people that come and watch want to see heavyweight knockouts and they don't want to see big, brutal fights, so that's what I do.
You seen when he came out the first time, he felt like he was almost out of the jail, kind of going, but then he just kept hitting him more and more. Were you surprised it took him that long to get out?
No, I was sussing him out. I could hear him say, throw the back, and I didn't want to throw the back and just yet. And the thing is, you see, when I get these guys out of there too quick, a lot of the people don't get to see me. My dad and that was basically saying, let's see you in there a bit longer. So I thought, no, let me let it go to round 2. If it was down to me, I would have done it in round 1, but it's all good.
Were you kind of impressed, though, that he was able to get up in the manner he did when he had been put down by those big shots?
No, he's Mexican. I knew he was going to have some big kahunas. Not as big as mine, though, but I knew he was going to have some. But it was good. I would have just stood there and carried on punishing him. So to be fair, it's probably better if he called it off. We want him to get home nice and safe.
And then looking, you've only had 2 fights this year. Is that something that you kind of wanted to have a bit more going, but now going to 2023 you can get those title opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 25, so being active is what I want. The titles, the money and all of that will come in the future, but I just want to stay active and carry on ticking over. So 2023, that's what we're going to do. I had a little niggle, a little injury, had to get that rectified, see some specialists and whatnot, and then I was back in the gym. To be fair though, what I do in the gym is 10 times better than what I do on fight night. But sometimes, man, the crowd and my peoples, they get me a bit hyped up. They start shouting. I'm like, oh, let's fucking do it. So, I forget myself sometimes.
I think you impressed them tonight.
Yeah. No, they all seem to be happy. They're all smiling. So, I mean, I can't complain.
An early night's also a good night.
Yeah. I mean, I said it all the time. I don't get paid overtime. So with that guy there, we'll just say about getting him out there as quick as possible. Pushing on, man. Give me some titles. My living room and my cabinet's a bit empty, so I need to fill them up with some belts.
I mean, is that what's on your mind then? Titles.
Yeah. Titles. I mean, I've said it once and once again. My heart beats fear for no man. I don't say it to be cocky, eh? It's just me being confident. I believe in myself. I ain't going to go start calling out the Wilders and whatnot, because I'm not on that level yet. The people I'm calling out, I'll punch up. It's not a problem. So, yeah. I mean, the future will soon tell.
You see yourself then going more the traditional route, go British, European, world, then maybe Viva Las Vegas style things?
Just whatever makes sense, to be fair. If other fights make more sense, I'll take them and whatnot. It depends realistically on what the future holds. Nobody can predict the future, so we'll see.
Now, lastly, just quickly, because we have to talk about the heavyweight scene and that. You've been with Tyson in his camp. Tonight's your night, but how have you been seeing him? Is he getting ready for this fight? Is he getting ready for the big ones?
Yeah, he's shaping up nicely. Like I said, I've sparred him God knows how many times. Been in the gym. There's some good heavyweights. There's a heavyweight from America over. We're all getting good runs in. So yeah, he's doing up good. I mean, the man's the best in the world for a reason. You can't deny that. And you got me at he's at the top of the tree. You got me in the beginning just climbing up, and he's calling me in. So I must be doing something right. It's just about doing what I do in the gym on fight night.
You must be able to learn so much from him and then use that experience in the ring.
Yeah, definitely, because there's things that he's going to teach me that only he can kind of tell me. You know, there's one thing coming from a coach's perspective and everyone else's perspective, but from a fighter that's come up the hard way, you know, he can teach me some things and tell me what not to do, what to do.
It was a great performance on your part. You've been able to get through it and now look over the bigger things. So we can't wait to see you very soon in 2023, and congratulations on the win.
Yeah, I mean, you might be seeing me in 2022. One of these heavyweights pull out. They got my agent's number. It's not hard, man. Just make the phone call. We'll be there. But God willing, it's a big 2023. And they're going to be seeing me on the TV a lot more.
Do you feel they don't want you then?
Maybe they don't want me. I talk too much. I don't think they like it. But it's boxing, man. I mean, look at it. Look at boxing in the 90s. Maybe I was meant to be running that sort of whatever. Imagine me and Mike Tyson in a press conference. Would have been worse than Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. Oh, man.
Well, we'll give Tyson Fury that kick for now, and then you'll be number.
Mike Tyson.
I know, but we're saying here. Tyson's probably the king of the press conferences here.
Tyson Fury. Listen, Tyson Fury is the modern day, the man. Do you know what I mean? He's the one that does it. And
you're coming for his crown.
Exactly. If you look at Tyson Fury in the beginning of his career, when he was doing it, he was getting ridiculed. And then he became the man, top of the tree, and all of a sudden they love it. If Tyson comes into press conference and he doesn't talk smack, people start asking what happened. So,
well, hopefully we'll be seeing you at those heights one day. We believe it.
And a big shout out to Ben, man, my S&C coach. He had a bad accident. He's in the hospital right now recovering. So, you know, my prayers are with him, and I got the whole team there and top saying praying for Ben. So, forever with us.
Well, we all wish him a speedy recovery.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys, and 2023 will be seeing me a lot more.